In this video guide, we're going to take a look at using SketchUp online. Navigate to the SketchUp website. And if you haven't done already, you'll need to create a Trimble ID. Click on the Create New Trimble ID and enter your details. Enter your school email address. And then choose a password and enter the characters in the captcha. You can then create a new account. Please make sure to use your school email and do remember the password. You can then sign into the SketchUp Trimble account using the details you've just added. You might be presented with the Start Tour button. You can ignore this and go straight to Start Modelling. Agree to the terms of service, press OK. The basic layout has some key toolbars down the left-hand side, some information down the right, and at the top, the actual document and how to save it. Let's start by doing that. Click on the folder icon and hit Save As. Choose the SketchUp folder and enter the name. In this example, we're going to call it 3D Blimp, and then hit Save Here. We can now begin modelling. Using the mouse wheel, we can zoom out and in. And initially, I'm going to delete this character, which is used for scale. Simply select the character and press delete on the keyboard. We're then going to model our 3D blimp. From the toolbar, at the very bottom, click on the Orbit button, and then click on the Orbit button itself. Then, holding down the left-hand mouse button, we can pan and change the vertical and the horizontal of the screen. We're going to start by creating a circle for our blimp. From the toolbar menu, click on the object and then choose a circle. From the centre, click and drag out a particular size. We're then going to go back down to the Orbit button, tilt it until it's just near horizontal. Again, we'll insert a second circle from the origin, this time going up, and so it's roughly the same diameter as the first. Going back to the orbit, we can then see our 3D model. We're now going to make this into a sphere, and we do this using the Follow Me button. Click on the toolbar and choose Follow Me. We want the vertical circle to follow the path that was laid out with our horizontal. If we manoeuvre so we can see over, and then click on the Follow Me button and choose our vertical and spin around, and clicking away, we can then reorientate to see that a perfect sphere has been made. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. We're now going to stretch this particular sphere. If we use the selector tool to select it, and from the toolbars choose the scale option, clicking on the object and dragging one point forward will give us our 3D blimp. We can then go back to Orbit and have a look at what we've created. We might decide to change the effects of the blimp, for example the colour or a pattern on it. We can do this using the paintbrush tool. Clicking on the paint brush and from the home button, we get a variety of different colours that we can choose from. We can choose a particular colour and add it to our blimp. We can colour by layer. Finally, we might want to add some text to our object. To do this, we'll select the 3D text toolbar and we'll enter our text. We can change how far out the text comes from. In this case, I'm going to select it for 1 inch. We can then place it anywhere we would like on our blimp. In this case, I'm going to have it on the face. I can then change the scale of my object using the scale tool. And with the text selected, I can choose to move it into my desired position. Selecting off the screen, I can then go to my orbit tool to see how the text looks. At this point, I need to make sure that I've saved my work by hitting save, and I can also choose to export my document by clicking on the folder and choosing Export PNG, and by pressing OK, it will save to my default area.